People will always say that this is the worst IGP that we have ever seen in the worst world. In this country. This is the worst IGP. Look, can you imagine an IGP promoting people without the promotion board? Can you imagine IGP transferring people without transfer board? Can you imagine IGP just transferring, so vindictive that he transfers people if he doesn't talk to a particular senior officer and he sees you as his friend, getting closer to that senior police officer, he will transfer you? Can you see an IGP transferring those around his deputy inspector general of police because they are around him? Have you seen this kind of thing? And then we are all quiet.
Do you have a personal problem with him?
I don't have any personal problem with him. But I think that I am just saying what I know to be a fact. And I'm speaking to, on a national television. And this is not the first time I've said this. I've said it several times. If you have this kind of IGP, and let me tell you something. And I wrote it on my Facebook wall. I can tell you that over 80% or not less of police officers voted against the MPP because of Dampare. I am telling you frankly, you go out and see. You see, what is happening in the police service is that police personnel are so disillusioned, so depressed, so fed up with the IGP, and they have spoken. There are a lot of cases in court right now against the IGP. This is the first time you see any IGP facing a lot of court cases from his subordinates. Either over promotion, people have been sidelined. He's been in the office for just about 3 years. But do you know that there are certain individuals who have been promoted every year?
Every year?
Every year.
That's not the tradition.
That is never the tradition. Even if you have special promotion for somebody, it's once in a while. And it must be based on solid, verifiable achievements. And yet there are people who are promoted every year. When he came to office, a certain young man was ASP. As soon as he came, he promoted him to DSP. The next year, he was a superintendent. And this year, he's a chief superintendent. If Dampare remains in office next year, that guy will be an assistant commissioner. Now, the indiscipline is that he just sidelines all the seniors and promotes favorites from behind them. And then, what do you expect of those people? And because we are a disciplined kind of command-driven institution, it is difficult for you to begin to salute somebody who is about 8 years your junior. All of a sudden, Dampare promotes him within 2 years, and you are supposed to be saluting him.